This guided visualization employs images of nature and light on a journey of awakening through the breath and the chakras in the subtle energy system of the body. It can be used for relaxation, for clarity and creativity, for inviting insight into your dream life, and as preparation for deeper awakenings through meditation. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable, cozy place. You may sit with your spine straight in a comfortable chair, or you may prefer to lie on your back, your palms facing skyward, or placed lovingly on your belly or near your heart. Make sure that neither your feet nor your arms are crossed. You may wish to use an eye pillow or to place a soft cloth over your eyes so that your inner vision is enhanced. Place awareness to your body and take slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. With each inhalation, it's as if you're snuggling deeper into the cushioning you are resting on. With each exhalation, releasing any thoughts of worldly obligations or expectations. Now let the breath begin to soften. Let it find its own natural pace, its own resonant rhythm. Let the breath begin to gently rock you, as if you were an infant in the arms of a loving mother, snuggling into softness and warmth. Imagine that the cushioning you are snuggling into is actually a yielding bed of grass, the emerald green grass of springtime. And should you be someone who has allergies to grass, not to worry. This is the soft, luscious, purest grass of your finest imagination, and you are very protected here. You may wish to imagine that there's a soft blanket between you and the grass, or to simply feel that you are lying directly on the tender, luminous blades of spring. So again, with soft, natural breath, picture yourself lying on this meadow of grass, the light reflecting sparkling shades of emerald and lime onto each blade. The grass is so soft, so luscious, that your body seems to simply melt into it. The earth beneath the grass is solid and steadfast. It holds you securely and safely. The leaves of grass are tender shoots that billow in the fresh breeze, which is the earth's breath. The light fragrance of grass is intermixed with the rich, loamy smell of earth. The leaves of grass wave in unison with the incoming and the outgoing of your breath as you lie there. With each in-breath, you take in the fresh, grassy scent of spring, and with each out-breath, you feel yourself held more deeply by the earth. The color green is the color of the Heart Chakra. Feel the heart energy of love and compassion all around you, waving in the light breezes. With each inhalation, let your breath be breathed into the heart, receiving and softening. With each exhalation, let the breath be breathed from the heart, extending love and kindness all around you. As you rest on this grassy bed of living, thriving love, your heart is open, and you become aware of the other beauties in your surroundings. Somewhere near the base of your feet, and also near the crown of your head, beautiful rose bushes are flourishing. From the rose bush at the base of your feet is blossoming a deep crimson red rose. The rose blossom at the crown of the head is a scintillating, sparkling, bright white. The red rose at your feet emits an intense, old-fashioned fragrance. This aroma of rose is strong, and it imbues you with a sense of home. You seem to drink the fragrance in and to absorb it into yourself. It is as if the crimson color of the rose is pulsating through your body, rising from your feet and spreading through your arteries, veins, and capillaries, nourishing your blood and making you strong and well. The white rose at your head is like a dazzling white light radiating just beyond the crown. The fragrance here is light, subtle, and sweet. Like ambrosia, this precious rose fragrance wafts in with the inhalation and then seems to drift just slightly out of range on the exhalation, like the play of a word or a lullaby on a breeze. The pulsation of the breath allows you to drink in the sweet rose nectar, and then on the exhalation, the scent becomes so tantalizing subtle that it seems to have passed beyond the perception of the senses. On an inhalation, the light from the white rose is breathed into the crown and radiates throughout the body, creating a myriad of light channels within the body. You virtually see thousands of circuits of light shining and vibrating inside yourself. Just like blood vessels are the channels of physical well-being and nourishment, these channels of light are the conduits of divine love and spiritual sustenance. As these incandescent channels are increasingly lightened and brightened, you come to know your true nature as a light being. As if it were energized by billions of tiny waves or photons of light, exchanging information within your system, interacting with the arterial and the endocrinal and all the other systems and all the organs within your body. See your body of light as it interacts with your physical body, restoring balance to all systems, maintaining functions, enlightening all that you are and will be. See now that there is a channel of light that seems to extend from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. A tube of fluid, liquid light. This light channel, known as the Sushumna, is a column of energy that pulsates along a line just in front of the spine in the physical body. Breathing from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, visualize this crystalline column of pure white light energy. Like a lightsaber, the Sushumna is your core, and it will always light your way. Continue to visualize your crystalline Sushumnic core as you gently inhale and exhale. Exhale again into the bed of grass that still supports you. Breathing in, you are light-filled. Breathing out, you are drawn ever more deeply into the loving arms of the Mother. Now, picture the sun above you. Deep golden yellow sun. Let it warm you as you rest in the leafy grass bed. Imagine that the rays of the sun above begin to become more concentrated at the third eye area of your forehead between your brows. Let the third eye be a magnifying lens that intensifies and concentrates the light. Like lasers, the concentrated rays of the sun penetrate inside, being drawn into and piercing the crystalline Sushumna column. Suddenly, the Sushumna ignites with a resplendent prismatic display of color and light. Along the spine, whirling vortices of energy appear and are felt within. The colors of the rainbow are refracted along the Sushumna. And yet, and always, the crystalline white light remains steadfast like a glimmering tube. At the base of the spine, along the Sushumna, glows the crimson red of the rose, deeper, brighter, and even more intense than it appeared before. It pulsates with the energy of earth and stability. Here is the root, the Muladhara Chakra. It is connected to the earth and to all beings. It is your connection to creation in all its resplendent manifestations. Along the Sushumna column, just a few finger widths above the Muladhara Chakra, shines Svadhisthana Chakra, glowing with a pulsating orange hue. The energy here is vibrant, fluid, primordial, and fertile, like the inside of the sweetest, juiciest orange. Here is creativity and abundance. Here is joy and laughter and play. And along the Sushumna toward the center of the torso is the personal sun, the Manipura Chakra. Just like the sun above, it pulsates and yet appears solid and golden. Manipura creates a warm glow that shines through all that you are and all that you do. It is as though you have a small golden sun within you, which is a fire that burns but doesn't destroy and never goes out. It is a glowing orb of power that is at the core of your own unique beingness. You choose when to ignite it and when to let it rest as ember. It is the sun of your own individual light. This golden light now shines on the area of the Sushumna near your heart center. The beautiful green color here is made luminescent by the light of the Sushumna and the loving light of your own being. Here is love, both divine and of the world. Here is compassion and forgiveness. Here is belonging and home. Here is kindness and unconditional, unwavering love. The vibration of Anahata, the heart chakra, is attuned to the vibration of creation and all that is uncreated and formless. The green light of the heart is in the rolling hills of spring. The heart in the body of the mother of all. Now, from the area along the crystalline Sushumna near the throat, pure cobalt blue gleams forth. It is the color of deep blue mountain flowers bursting into song in the spring. Flowers like melodic expressions of the earth that yearn to display the vibrancy of their will to exist, however briefly, with exuberance and clarity. Like wildflowers on a hillside that seem to suddenly come to life, each singing its own note in the song of creation. And just as suddenly they seem to fade away, to become quiet and make room for nature's next adventure. The Vishuddhi Chakra allows beingness to sing forth its existence, its laments and its joys, and it sings its own truth. Above the Sushumna, in the center of the skull, behind the brows, lies a place of perfect, undiluted light. Free from shadows of fear or ignorance, the Ajna Chakra is the light of wisdom within the very beingness of who you are. It spreads clarity with evenness and equanimity. It is like the soft purple light of evening, without a sun or sky or clouds or trees or even buildings to obscure itself. As the lens of the Ajna Chakra opens with clear seeing and understanding, it is the portico to pure and true enlightenment. From the Ajna Chakra, the light travels to the colorless white of the Saraswara Chakra, above the crown of the head. Here, all light melts into one light. It is here that the white rose, or the lotus, is a blossom with infinite patience, waiting to bloom one light petal at a time, eventually awakening into fullness of being as the light of one merges into the light of all. Take a moment now to rest in the lotus flower of the one light. Inhale now from the heart into the crown of the head, into the Saraswara Chakra. Let the breath rise up from the heart to the crown, and let it pour back from the crown into the heart on the exhalation, several times. Inhale from the heart to the crown, and exhale from the crown to the heart. Now let the breath exhale from the heart to the Muladhara Chakra at the base of the spine. Then let the breath inhale from the base of the spine to the heart, several times. Exhaling from the heart to the base of the spine, and inhaling from the base of the spine to the heart. Now let the two breaths melt into one. From the base of the spine, inhale all the way to the crown. And from the crown, exhale all the way down to the base of the spine. Several times, inhaling from base to crown, exhaling from crown to base. Continuing this deep Sushumnic breath from base to crown, feel yourself once again snuggled into the bed of grass. Picture the red rose at the base of your feet and the white rose at the top of your head. And let the breath rock you back and forth between these two poles, as if the inhale begins at the red rose and rises up to the white rose. From the white rose, the exhale extends down into the red rose. Let the breath between these two poles rock you, as if you were on your back, being rocked up and down by a loving mother. As if your breath pulsated with the rocking movement of the mother, being gently rocked by the earth itself. As the earth exhales, you inhale. As you exhale, the earth inhales. Let yourself be drawn into the pulsation of the earth's magnetic rhythms, gently being swayed in an arc between two poles, gently being rocked. Beyond the breath, a lullaby is being sung that is barely heard on the play of the breeze.